Good morning guys, welcome to another episode of Bitepoint Angling with me, Chris Hind. So today we are fishing at Highlands Dairy Lakes, which is probably a couple of miles from my house. Fishing sweetcorn on the centrepin today and planning on catching some carp and maybe some grass carp as well. In this particular pond there's fish up to low teens, I believe. Could go bigger, but I've not seen nothing myself. So yeah, fishing corn today on the float. See if we can nick some of those carp. Let's see how we get on. I've got my float out, guys. I've dotted it right down, so I've got about an inch just above the water. I may change that purely from my sight point of view. If I get too many ripples on the water, then I need to take a shot off maybe, or just adjust the shots. I've made two little ground bait balls. I haven't overbaited it at all. I've just made like two golf ball sizes. One 2 rod lengths in front of me, and the other 2 rods into my right hand margin, which is an little overhanging bush. So I've got a spot there, and then I've also got my left hand side, which I haven't baited yet. But if we get some fish, then I'll put some more bait in. But at the moment, I just want to see what's about, really. But like I say, purely fishing the sweet corn today. With my sweet corn, what I've done is I've given it a little douse, a very small douse of Scopex flavoured liquid, just to help enhance the flavour and the scent. But apart from that, pretty standard fishing. So yeah, let's see if we can nick a fish or two today. I'm only out for a couple of hours in the morning because the sun's going to be right out late and it's going to be silly hot. So I got here at about 7:30 this morning. Probably fish till midday at tops, I expect. Depending on how the fishing is, obviously. If the fishing's great, we may stay on a little bit longer. But my plan at the moment is to stay till about midday, just before that hot sun breaks right through. Oh, wow. Beautiful tiny mirror carp. Wow, now that is a pretty fish. Back he goes. Right guys, so what we're using today is my 11-foot Maver Reality Evo Match rod here, and that's with centre pin. It's called the Duchess. It's not an expensive pin at all, but that's what we're fishing. That's loaded with 6-pound line. And then rig wise, we've got my adrenaline insert crystal. That one is a 2.5 BP, so it's not a big one by any means. And then a couple of feet down, I've got all the bulk shot, which is only a couple of, well, probably number 4s. And then one number 8 dropper shot, down to a size 12. And then a couple of kernels of corn on the hook. That's all we're going to be fishing. Like I say, hopefully the plan is grass carp, common carp, maybe some mirror carp, and whatever else wants to turn up. Hopefully I think that, there's some nice rudd in there, so if we can get some of those out, that'd be great. And yeah, that's the plan. Let's just see what we can get out and have a nice morning's fun on the centrepin. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of you guys that are subscribed. I've now reached 700 subscribers, which is amazing. I was never expecting to get anywhere near that when I first started out. So I appreciate that very much, and thanks to every single one of you that have subscribed, and those of you guys that regularly watch my films. It means a lot, and it gives me the drive to keep on making them better and better. So yeah, thank you guys for that. So I've had a bit of a move. I've tucked right down into the corner of the lake. I've seen some fish showing just under a bush to my right. So I've moved, I've tucked right, like I say, right into the corner now. I've got a lot of features around me. I've chucked some corn out in this particular spot, and then what I'm going to do is just fish over it again. While we're waiting, I'm just going to keep gently feeding it. See, even from here I can see another fish cruising. They don't seem to be very deep, so what I'm going to do is shallow up my rig. So I was on the bottom. Probably going to shallow my rig up to about 2 feet, I reckon. Still with corn. And fish 2 rod lengths out, no more than that. I've just got a better feeling about the spot. The wind's pushing down into this corner of the lake, so you'd like to think they'd be on the end of the wind. It's not really strong wind, but we're still on the end of the wind at the moment. And yeah, like I say, I've seen a couple of fish showing here, and I've not seen that anywhere else, so fingers crossed, guys, we can get one from here. Right, let's have a little shallow up and we'll get sorted, I think. Okay, what we got here? Not a big fish, but a fish. Is it a little carp? No, it's a nice rudd. Lovely little rudd on cornlet. Oop. Definitely plenty of rudd about, guys. Still getting used to the old pin. Greedy little rudd. Come on, little rudd, guys. These swifts, I think that's what they are anyway, they're so agile. Quite literally skim the water, picking things up, and then they flick, catch half their wing in the water and still get straight back in the air. Slightly better, probably a little carp, I expect, or better rudd. Oh, a little carp, look. Little common. Look at them, look, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Probably maybe a year old. Stunning. There we go, look, absolutely stunning. Little common carp. Let's get him back. I'll tell you what, when those carp are as beautiful as they are, I really don't mind catching small ones. They're absolutely stunning. I'll be catching those all day. Obviously it'd be nice to get a bigger fish, but just catching pretty, you know, half decent plump fish all day. I'll settle for that. Oh, feels like another little carp. Yeah, slightly bigger. Beautiful little mirror. Biggest one of the day. Can you swing him in? Yeah. Just above the swing. Look at that for a stunning fish. Absolutely beautiful. One for the future, surely. Let's get him back. What a stunner. Well guys, absolutely stunning mirror carp. No monsters, but they're perfect quality. Obviously reared and grown on in here from spawning. I expect that last one was probably another season older than the other one that we had. Just needed to find his mum or dad. Kingfisher through there, don't know if you saw that. Bite straight away. Just teasing, I think. There we go. Oh, there's a kingfisher, I can't see that. Another carp, I think, guys. Was that a nice rod? No, that's a lovely rod. Look at that. Look at that for a rod, guys. That's better, isn't it? See, Rudd, that's a roach. Look at him. There we go, guys. Stunning little roach. rudd this time. Lovely fish. There we go. Another decent rudd or a little carp. I think it's another rudd. Yeah, another rudd. Alright. Oh no, another little common. Another beautiful little common carp, guys. Don't know if you guys can see that. Stunning little fish. Oop. There you go, guys. I seem to get little flurries of fish. Like we get a load of rudd or roach, and there'd be nothing for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it'll pick up again and then drop off and keep. That seems to be the pattern at the moment. Yeah. Another little carp. Here we go again, guys. Stunning little common there. Let's get him back. Lovely. I'll be catching these all day. Right guys, I think I'm going to call this one now. It's 12:15 now, so I stayed 15 minutes longer than I was expecting to, or longer than I was planning on. It's absolutely scorching now, my legs are burning. The sun's right above me now, so I've got no shelter from the trees to my left and right anymore. So yeah, interesting session. We didn't get the bigger fish that we were originally planning on, but we've steadily caught some, nice rudd and roach and some small common and mirror carp throughout the day, so throughout the morning. So I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But yeah, we'll come back with some different baits next time. Maybe some bread for floating on the top, some pellet, and we'll come back and have another bash on the float. See if we can nick some of the bigger members of the lake, if you like. It got a bit relentless on the sweet corn for a while, so I switched to blackberry, which was growing just above the water, which is obviously a good natural bait. But I've not had anything on there, so like I said, the sun's scorching through now, so I think I'm going to call it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing. It don't cost a penny. All you need is an email address. Sign up to YouTube and set up an account, and then you can subscribe to whoever you want. Have a look at some of the other videos that I've made, all different. So some are on rivers, some are lakes, the odd canal thrown in, some reservoirs. But yeah, happy days. So until next time, enjoy your own fishing. I'll catch you guys on the bank again soon. Take care.